I believe in Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a divine spark inherent in all of us. All of us in Africa carry Ubuntu. This Ubuntu teaches us to help one another rise up. And I believe helping you, helping me, helping my mother, helping my father, we raise a village. And in that way, only Africa can make it to the top by Ubuntu. My help has really made a difference to people's lives, especially people in the rural areas, people I could relate to, people I grew up seeing, people who knew me as the village child that came from a certain village. Because when I started making my videos, they could relate with it and they took it upon themselves to listen. They took it upon themselves to propagate the message that we had corona in Zimbabwe, we had COVID-19, and it was real and it had its implications on our present life then.
The doctor has helped us demystifying the coronavirus. Most people used to believe that it was the white man's disease that was not affecting Africans, black Africans. Well, that is not the case. The coronavirus affects everyone despite of race or creed.
As a physician, as a doctor, I took an oath to always help, and I feel like this is another way I could help.
The toll-free number has been so helpful for us so that we are able to call and also alert others on what is happening around us. It has simplified our understanding of the coronavirus pandemic and how we have to carry ourselves in trying to combat this spread of the virus.
My current fear is Zimbabwe not being able to deal with the numbers. The virus starts running like a rabid dog and it becomes difficult to stop. So I am so scared that if that is to happen in our country, what will we do? The most disappointing thing is when you're helping people, at times you tend to forget that not everyone needs that help, or not everyone takes that help as something that comes on its own, because there's certain people who thought maybe I was out to make it using them or benefiting in any way. It's quite disappointing, but it's been an eye-opener that at times not all of us take things at first value. So it's been an interesting walk and I've learned a lot. My happiest moment when helping other people is the faces that I see. They are priceless. It's the response that you get when a person just calls you and says, "Ngiyabonga dokotela," meaning thank you, you've made me understand. You've demystified this for me, the person that could not understand the medical jargon that was being circulated all over. So it's quite fulfilling just knowing I play a role in someone's life.
If other doctors and people with expertise can also follow suit and help disseminate information in more simpler and understandable ways, which will help the general public to understand what the virus is all about.
The most influential person, actually I would say the most influential people, are my mother and father. My mother, of course, being the person that is the strategist and pushing force, and my dad being the person that gives the green light. So I am grateful to those two. The most surprising thing that actually happened when I started helping people was I also rediscovered myself. I did not know I had the spark in me. I could relate to these people. They were not just patients, they were my people, they were my fellow kinsmen. They needed my help. And above all, it brought a stronger bond with me and my grandmother, because for the first time, my grandmother, who's a traditionalist, we related to such a greater depth, and she actually encouraged me and took it upon herself to spread my videos, my vocals in the local villages. The people I've helped are now better off because of me. They took it upon themselves to propagate the information to other places, and my voice was heard in the villages, in Slovela, in Avoka, everywhere where people could relate.